What's up, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all doing good here. We'll give us a few minutes, let some people join. I can't get my cap back on my tee. Ugh. How's everyone doing tonight, guys? How are you guys all doing? Everyone having a good Monday night? Tornado watch here in Orlando. Oh boy. SSDD, eh, Rich Father? Kelso, what's happening? How's everyone doing tonight, guys? Leanne, what's up? Just got off work to see a stream for Joe. It's going to be a good night. It's not going to be a long one, guys. It's going to be about an hour. Not very long at all. Again, we're just going to showcase a couple new games on Trevor's website. He messaged me earlier, and he said, "Hey," he goes, "I got two new games." He goes, "Do you want to do a live on them?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So here we are. I wasn't going to do one tonight, but Trevor got me into it. So no, it's only going to be an hour tonight, guys. Definitely sticking to that at least, or pretty close to an hour. You know, nothing more than that really. So what's up, Shannon? What's up, Alicia? Psycho Ducky, good day to you as well. Hope everyone's doing good, guys. Alicia says, "Did you get your gift?" I have not checked the PO box. I can tell you look exhausted. Take it easy, okay? There's more behind that than you know. Follow the yellow brick, Joe. That was a Matt thing, man. He came up with that when we first played that Wizard of Oz coin pusher at Zone. Well, before it was Zone 28, when it was Fun Fest Entertainment Center still. So what do you guys think of Season 2, Episode 1 of How To? This whole season, guys, is going to be redemption games. So I'm going to explain how they work. I'm going to explain possibly how the payouts work on each game. I'm going to show you if it's 100% skill or not. There is a couple of redemption games that are 100% skill out there. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for these episodes this season. It's going to be very interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't get to properly end Season 1. It just kind of ended. I had a big mega episode planned, and it just never came to fruition, unfortunately. A, because I couldn't find one of the games ever, anywhere. I would have had to use archive footage and probably talked over, did like a voiceover. But B, it just, I had a few other people that were going to send me some video clips, and they just never did. And I can't get to those. I can't get to those machines because I don't have anything on them. So, Psycho Ducky says, "Don't forget to face plant that like button for our awesome host." So what's new, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing really, really good. I'm doing okay. It's been a long Monday, especially after last night's live, and definitely stayed up way later than I should have. You know, I really, really hope Trevor comes, gets to me here, because he said the new games are going to be up, and they're not up yet. So I'm a little worried. Did Coin Game get another update, really? Another update? Was it like a bug fix or what was it? Anyone look at the developer notes that they put on Steam for like what version or anything? Only 27 megabytes. Probably little stuff. Probably bugs. Maybe like a graphics glitch or something. It's probably something like that. It's my guess, at least. I don't know. But I'm waiting. Hopefully, you know, Mr. Trevor comes through because he was like, "Oh yeah, there's new games, man." I said, "Oh, okay." But I'm on his site right now. I don't have it up for you guys, but I'm on his site right now. No games. No new games, at least. The games are there, but there's no new games. John says, will this be kept up to watch later? Yes. All of my live streams are kept up unless I get like a copyright claim or something where they block it. Usually it's like, you know, Two Random Craft 3 says, sup Joe, I won. What did you win? I gotta know. Oh, I won't chat much because I'll be playing the Quinn game on survival mode. Well played. I see what you did there. Claw Slayer, what's up? You have one more week left of school. Yeah, this school year got a little weird for people. This virus and what it did to our world is a little crazy. So, what does survival mode do in the Quinn game? There's a curfew. You have to be home by a certain time. You have to eat to keep your energy up. You have to do chores and stuff to like actually earn money to play. What else? Wow, Geek Out. That's, yeah. I didn't enter an arcade until the third day. Oh my god. And you need to feed your pets too. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff with that survival mode. That's why I'm not really looking forward to playing it because I'm so used to doing the free range, you know, if you will, the sandbox open world style. I mean, it's gonna be a lesson to learn survival mode and how to make it work. You know, feed yourself, feed your pets, be home by curfew, do some jobs. CWA says, is the watermelon game not new on Clock Craziness? Well, I mean, it's new, but it's been here for like 2 weeks now, so it's not new. No, he's got two new games tonight he told me about. I'm looking forward to playing them, but I'm kind of worried that he's not coming through for me and I already went live. Otto Will says I look tired. I am tired. Yo, dude, I'm live right now. Can you put up new games or something? Let me know what's up. Class Layers says that's the way I prefer to play GTA. Also, yeah, I enjoy GTA like that. Just do or don't do missions sometimes, or find one of those little odd jobs, where like somebody on the street something happens, like that little stuff. That's kind of cool. Um, well, on duty, I was working. I mean, my regular job for fire hall, that's volunteer. Oh wow, geek out. I wow, didn't realize you guys were that low. 379 cases on May 27th. Big jump to 5K in less than a month. Yeah. Somebody already has 15 wins on Trevor's site today. 15. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see, guys, what happens here. Need Trevor to come through. I messaged him earlier and I said, yeah, I'll live stream. And then it's getting closer and I messaged him again. I said, hey, I'll be live at this time. And now it's like just waiting. Why no super chats? Just because, guys, I turned them off tonight. Hopefully, keep saying you guys can see the button and everything, but I don't know if you guys can actually do it or not. I mean, I turned off monetization, so no, because I'm sure it would have already went through. I'm sure somebody would have tried already. Toronto, there were 161 new cases and 3 new people died. Also, my school year was a pain. Yep. I think everyone's school year was a pain, man. Oh man, we're having power flickers, hoping no tornadoes are hitting the area. Oh my goodness. John says, Joe, I can't for the life of me deposit money on the PA lottery site. It's driving me nuts. I live in PA. Did you get the checker installed, John? They install like a checker thing on your computer to for where your IP's coming from. Yeah, geolocator. There you go. Keon. Keon, that's funny. Yeah, it's I mean, I gotta say I'm not surprised. You know, People are like, oh, we need to open. Businesses need to thrive. Well, what do you want? Do you want businesses and the economy to thrive, or do you want people to live? I mean, trying to find a radar site. Do you guys know anything for a radar? Um, Somewhere that I can use radar to track like velocity, like wind velocity and all that. You know, you can change the settings sometimes and. Why do I always seem high? Because I'm high on life, man. What a brisk choice of beverage. Nice. Here in 2 days, there were 50 new cases just on a level 2 open, just in my county. Yeah. We are overpopulated anyways. Yep, absolutely. Need some population control. It's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I'm on the list of people that they want to get rid of. I mean, I'm nobody important. I sure hope Trevor gets back to me here and lets me know about the new games. Otherwise, I'm going to look like an idiot sitting here talking to you guys. Not like I don't already. How come there are not any apps like Winner Winner or Clock Raisins where it's free but you don't win anything? CWA, it takes a lot of money to run one of those websites. It takes a lot of capital to cover the bandwidth for the stream. You know, you're streaming video over the internet. You got to pay for the equipment. You know, a lot of webcams. You know, even some of the cheaper high def ones at $70 a pop. You know, you figure if you have two per machine, that's $140 per machine just in the cameras alone. Got to either build the machines, that's money. You got to buy the parts and equipment if you do it yourself. Got to program it, or you got to pay people to do it. There's a lot of money it takes to do all this stuff. It doesn't just happen. Brandon says, I'm thinking of playing Clock Raisins. How long did it take you to win the amount of tickets you have? I like the prizes they have. It took a while. I'll be honest. Lot of time, a lot of money playing, supporting a buddy and his business. So what's up, Cloud Vaping? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Why do I always seem like a high? Because I'm always doing other stuff, guys. I'm playing Evil Apples right now while we're talking. I'm always like doing something else. Carson is on Ticket Time Rubet. There you go. He was scratching tickets earlier. I guess he changed to Rubet. That was pretty funny. So are we gonna start? Well, I'm waiting, Jacob. I'm waiting for Trevor to either put the new games up, let me know what's going on, or I don't know. I hate Facebook anymore. And the only reason is because I keep having this phantom notification that shows up on my phone. It's ridiculous. I'll close the app out, it'll say one. Reopen the app, there's nothing there. And it's like, why? You were my go to when Josh doesn't upload. No, it's not a message request from someone I don't know. I've already looked at that. No, it's just a phantom thing on my phone for some stupid reason. I'll close out of the app. Like I'll be in the app, I'll check all my notifications, and then I'll close out of the app. Like just swipe up, and then it's one still there, and I'm like, and I'll reopen it, and it's like I'll go to notifications and nothing. It's like, why you do this to me? Cloud vaping, thank you. Yep, that's the whole point of that series, guys. The How To series. I want to teach you guys either how to play, like, because I don't want you guys to walk up to arcade games and be like, well, I don't know how this works. I'm just going to push the button and not know what I'm doing. I want you guys to know what you're doing. I want you to walk up there with the knowledge that you know how to win the game, or at least try to win. Um, I want you to walk up with the knowledge of how to play. That was first season's how to play. I showcased a couple games. This season's going to be called How to Win, or try to win, I guess you could say, because it's all redemption games, and hopefully it would be cool to hit all the redemption games. What's up, Darren? New Vending says, I wonder if anyone has ever kept track of how much they spent to see if they are actually getting a deal on a high price price. New Vending, you obviously I'm just reading all the other comments. You've never been on the Dave and Buster subreddit back when it was before there was the private subreddit for the elite, if you will. There's people like Mewtwo Struck Back that sit there and will calculate all day long how many chips they're spending, how much it cost them to buy those chips, so what each chip is worth, how many tickets they're winning, comparing tickets to chips spent, redeeming for prizes, seeing what the prizes are going for on eBay, what they actually sold it for, minusing their shipping costs, minusing anything that's fees or anything they need to calculate for that, and then coming up with a final number. There's people that do this. Brandon, how long would $100 last on Claw Craziness? It depends on how fast you play. Right now, for $100, I think you get 1,500 tokens. Last night I used I probably used about 1,100 credits, maybe 1,200 around there. And I streamed for like 3 hours. Yeah, New Vending. Read the Vice article. Hang on, I'll find it. Give me a second. Let's see here. There it is. Here, New Vending. If you want to have a good read, I'm actually in this article. They actually interviewed me for like an hour and they used like one quote. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the article because I forget what was said in there too. Some of it, some of the stuff that Mewtwo struck back was talking about there. Yeah, there's my wow. They actually used more of my. I thought they only used like one or two quotes for me. There's actually like 4 paragraphs with me in it. And there's my YouTube channel. And it's so funny too because it says, these days, my last name is more focused on entertaining the audience for his popular arcade-centric YouTube channel. There's the link. Than flipping prizes when he hits an arcade. That's true. I worry more about entertaining you guys than I do about trying to make a profit at the arcade. Um, It's a good article, though, if you guys want to read it. I think it's called The Dying Art of Hustling Arcades to Make a Living or something like that. CWA says iLottery demo while waiting. I really hope Trevor gets back to me because I'm starting to look like, we got egg on my face. Wait, Kirby. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. What did you say earlier? Why not play something else in the meantime? Am I texting the correct number? Yes, I updated his number. He sent it to me the other night. Fine, you guys talk me into it. Demo play. We're not playing for real money. Remember, this is just for fun, guys. So we'll max bet it. Why not? See what $30 a play would do. Jesus, dude. Well, look, it's just as stingy with demo money than it is with real money. Yeah, we're... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Made half of it back while we were down. What's up, Michael? That's a 4x, $30 times 4. That still puts us $80 down. It's insane. What's up, Rocket? I'm not a NASCAR fan, so never was. Never will be. Oh, look at that. Of course. It'll give us the gold free games on the demo with the $30 bets. Wow. This thing's stingy on the demo mode, too. That would be really hard to do CWA, because you're going to get things like this where you kind of go back up to where you were. It's going really slow tonight. Claw Slayer, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Wanting to play the claws and everything. You can still make a living out of that, too, if you're good at them. You know, you can win license plush and sell it off. You know, you win a license plush for like $2 or $3 and you turn around and sell it for 15 if it's licensed, you know. There you go, guys. $1,100. Now we're up. Now we're up 800. We were down 300 at one point. Now we're up 800 on demo mode here. Come on, Trevor. Starting to make me worry, dude. Worried that you didn't see my messages and I did this frivolously. Imagine if that was real. Well, it would take a lot more than a 10 grand budget for me to bet $30 a hand. For real money. There you go. Claw Slayer, I mean, you know, that's absolutely cool. Oh, look, of course, now we get the red diamonds. We've never seen the red diamonds on $1 ever. Ever, ever. You believe that? I've never once seen those red diamonds on our regular real play. Ever. Well, that's it, little G's. Obviously, the higher you bet, the quicker you're going to be out. So I'm just kind of like here with egg on my face. That's an expression because I really expected everything to be up. I think maybe he expects me to stream the same time he does, which is like 1 a.m. And if that's the case, then look, they're always touching. They're always touching. Squishmallow wins. Oh, yeah, those go really fast, dude. People love buying those things. Speaking of, you guys know I have a Mercari, right? There should be a link in the description. And I think there's one on for Nightbot to do, too. I think I made one for that. How much am I going to win? Probably about 270, 280. I was close. A little over, but I was close. Thank you, Fireball. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the new video. Again, that's the whole point of the how-to series. The whole how-to series is to teach you guys how to either play, especially if game seems confusing. Hey, I swiped my card. What do I do? One of the big offenders for that one is spin and win. When you've gone to an arcade, guys, and you've seen people playing spin and win, how many times have you seen people pull the handle on the side, stare at it, stare at the machine, go, what do I do? And then pull that handle like 7 more times, like trying to figure out something that they're trying to do. I've seen it way too many times. So what I want to do is I want to teach people that there's a big button right in front of you. It may not look like a button, but most times it's a button. Prophet of Claus. What's up, Jason? New Vending, I'm glad you enjoyed that article. There you go, Jason hit a couple $50 wins, huh? Nice. I haven't had like even a $50 win in a long time on scratch tickets for myself. Well, little G's, you can thank my editor for that. He is really good at what he does, and he does watch the live streams, so... Claw Slayer, that is 100% true, man. I love watching people are like, oh, that claw's too weak. Meanwhile, they barely even grabbed the prize. Like, they didn't know how to... They didn't get the claw around it, or they stabbed it, and it's like... yeah, that wasn't the claw, that was you. You had to pay out 2 $500 scratch tickets today at work? Wow. That's crazy, man. Hi, Peyton. Same game and bought 3 hours apart. Man, could you only imagine if somebody bought those tickets or that book? No, they bought those tickets. Hey Joe, do you like the song Hey Joe by Hendrix? I don't know that one. $10 ticket. That was probably one book, right? It's probably the same book. I would have looked at the book serial number there. Yep. Imagine if somebody bought that probably $600 book, winning 1,000, and whatever else was winners in there. Ashley, what's up? So Ashley, this isn't your typical normal live stream tonight. We kind of hit a snag. Oh, there's only 50 tickets in a book? Okay. We kind of hit a little snag tonight, Ashley James. We were supposed to be doing an online claw game, but the person who messaged me earlier today and asked me to do live on it has not returned my messages yet. So he was supposed to have some new games up. Unfortunately, those said new games are not up. I did, Theo. Yeah. I should probably edit that title, huh? Hang on. See if this works. That should work. There we go. We'll just leave it at that. And I changed the thumbnail too. Well, the whole reason, guys, one reason why I don't have super chats on is I don't have the board up, as you can see behind me. The reason for that is I can't really turn. I'm having a lot of back pain tonight. It went out when I was getting dressed after a shower. Like, it just popped out. And I've been in a lot of pain since about 7 p.m. So that's another reason why the super chats aren't on, because I wouldn't be able to write the names on the board. So, oh look, we're down $600 again. We went up. Thank you, Robin, for subscribing. You're awesome. And I'll tell you what, guys, I've had more subscribers in like the last couple weeks than I ever had during live streams. Like last night, I had 20 new subscribers. I would maybe get one or maybe one or two, or if sometimes for 8-hour live streams, 0 new subscribers. So, it's awesome that people are checking out the channel now. I think we're about to cross 14,000, which is cool. Was that Garage Basketball Band? Did that say that? Rita's what's up? Says Carson just ended. So, guys, we were supposed to be playing some Claw Craziness tonight. Unfortunately, Trevor, who runs Claw Craziness, never got back to me. I figured he would at least in time before I went live. Now I look like a fool with egg on my face. So, Special Smoker, what's up? Says hi, came from Ticket Time. There you go, man. Ducky, what's up? Ashley says I found you from watching Matt videos. Aw, thank you. Matt's always like, I'm gonna shout you out. And I go, no. I'm like, please don't, man. I'm like, just let me be your friend in the video, and you don't have to shout me out, man. Off camera, guys, I'm always like, don't, please don't. And he's like, I'm gonna do it. Message Trevor's dad. I don't have Mr. D's number or contact. I can't do super chats tonight, guys. Please don't. I don't have the board up tonight. Please don't super chat. Because I can't write. I can't do the turning thing. I'm having a lot of back pain. Just because I don't care. No, because you guys deserve the acknowledgement if you super chat, and if you guys don't super chat, then I don't have to do that whole thing that I normally do. Geek Out Hangout says people can still donate. We don't need a board. Yeah, so we were supposed to be playing Claw Craziness, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen tonight, guys. I can hear Michelle watching me in the back. So, I call you Pika, but I was watching Jeopardy tonight, and one of the questions, the answer was this, what the hell was it? A creature that's related to, like, rabbits and stuff, and they called it a Pika. Is your name Pika23, or is it Pika23? Like Pikachu. And it made me think like I've been calling you the wrong name for however long. Okay, Pika like Pikachu. Okay. Clawslayer says, did you try the cartridge you got it all? No, I still have to finish my other one. I have another cart that I've been working on for like a year. That just goes to show you guys. Oh, hang on. Trevor just got back to me, guys. Hold on. Right at the almost hour mark for the stream, of course. Yeah, I think it's reruns because Alex has a huge beard and mustache and all that. He said like 15 more minutes. Shannon says I messaged him. Okay, thanks, guys. You don't have to message him. For 19 years, I had to handle online. There you go. Well, as you know, Randall, my online handle is Optimus Prime. So I'm like poised to be like, I forget the quote from, it's Clerks 2. If you guys have ever seen Clerks 2, the kid that's in there, Trevor. I think it's Trevor's his name. Hey, look, we got gold-free games again. We're only down $1,500 in play money, guys. Oh, by the way, so this is another way I'm repaying the members of my channel, guys. Those of you that are members, look at the new community post and look at the private chat in Discord. There's a brand new promo code. It's good till tomorrow. It's 24 hours only, guys. But it's good for 40% off your order for merch. And it's only working on certain items because I think that 40% takes it below a profit margin for the site. So they're blocking it on certain items. But wanted to let you guys know that if you're a member of the channel, there is a special promo code for you that's only good through tonight still, into early tomorrow, like the early hours. Go check it out on the community tab or in the private members section of the Discord. That's the best I can give you guys as far as discounting, because, like I said, it works on some items, yeah, on others it doesn't. So I tried to do as low as I could for you guys, and that's just one way I want to repay you being members of the channel. So Tracy Tran says warm-up act. Yeah, the Transformers are like a gift from God, Randall. Thank you, Pika, for help me remember the lines there. There's Rita's super chat. Wow, that took a long time to come through. And we need $500 more to break even. Not gonna happen. So I think part of this is just yesterday, guys, at the arcade. It's been a while since I did like I did yesterday at the arcade, where I've spent several hours between filming and then the live stream and then hanging out as well after. So I think it's just a little bit much on me right now. I'm not used to it again. So until I get used to it, I think it's gonna take a little bit. I'm probably gonna hurt the next day if I do hours at an arcade like I did yesterday. I think we were there, what, 5 hours? Plus, we walked around the mall a bunch. I got Michelle a new shirt. Oh, yeah, we got to show Michelle that shirt, your shirt, hon. I need a Band-Aid, WJU. Come up 79, about 40 miles. Becky says, I found you through Matt, then met up with you on Josh's channel again, Small World. Yes! Josh is a friend of all of ours, Matt and mine, and that's why it was so much fun doing that Claw or Dare challenge that Josh thought of. And we put it on Matt's channel because Matt has the most subscribers and the most viewers at the time that we put that video out. That was, what, 4 years ago? And nice burp. And we figured, put it on Matt's channel so that way more people could see it, and maybe help Josh and I grow a little bit. Back then it was about the numbers and stuff, but what's up, Carson? How'd you do tonight, man? Have I ever Ubered a fan? No, I have not been recognized yet that way.
I thought you were.
For Ubering? No, not Ubering. In the arcades, I have been. Like yesterday. That was so cool, man.
You're so cute.
Walking around with my phone. Just give me the shirt. Just give me the shirt. Here, guys. I got this shirt from Michelle yesterday. We were down at Ohio Valley Mall. And it's the... getting a bad glare on it. I'm trying to hide that so they can see it. I can't hold things straight. Every time I go like this, it tilts the other way on my camera. Baby Yoda is evil. Very true. People have a bad obsessive compulsion with them. The guy liked my shirt. Yes, guys, I was wearing my my spread shirt that I bought myself, of my merch when it was on the old site. And the guy was like, "That's a nice shirt. Where'd you get that?" I mean, I could tell English wasn't his first language, but I told him, I said, on a website. I said, I designed it myself, and he's like, "It's very nice. Thank you." What's up, Vermont Painting Photos? How you doing, man? Had some fun with fan mail tickets. There you go. We did fan mail tickets on my channel Friday night, I think it was. We did some Arizona ones from Dream Big Productions, Plush Batfan. Oh, speaking of which, I have a quarter. For Plush Batfan. I hope he'd be cool if I send it back with the tickets that won. But it's bats. Did you guys see these new quarters? It's bats on them. Come on, focus. There you go. It's like the National Park series. Did you guys see these new quarters we have in the U.S. now? It does say 2020, so it's freshly minted. That's for sure. It just says American National Parks. So yeah, I want to send that back with his winning tickets over there, so that way he can cash them in, because he spent $10 on tickets, and we won $9 back, a 5 and 2 2s. So I gotta send it back to him so he can cash them in. All right, it's been an hour, and God, you guys knew this was going to happen, right? Tell me you knew this was going to happen. That Trevor messaged me back right before the hour. I will do maybe an hour on Trevor's site there. I really want to go to bed. I'm tired. Chris says, "I love the fake money you're winning, Joe." Well, we're not winning it. Even the fake money, we're down 1,000 on the fake money. Joe goes, "I guess I should put the laundry away." So yeah, wonder if I should just start a new live stream whenever Trevor's ready to go. Becky says, "Just go to bed, buddy. We can entertain ourselves just as once." If this was a full-time job for me, I would stream every day for you guys, at least a little bit, just something in your day. Someone donate a pillow and blanket immediately. Ryan Nirvana, you got me worried, dude, with the message you sent me. You okay down there, man? 2 random craft 3 with a tip for... Dude, you should be making videos on the coin game, man. That's what you could do on your channel, man. Make videos of the coin game. Make short little tutorials. How to survive in survival mode. Jeez, man. Danielle says stay up, sleep is for squares. Aw, Ryan Nirvana got a baby from the Queen. I'm gonna let Matt know. I'm picking on you, Queen. So much for eating earlier. Dinner is done. Yeah, he's got 2 competitors. I know I'm not one of them. Ryan Nirvana says, Joe, I just installed smart lights in my room. Ultimate laziness. There you go. Sleep is overrated. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Yeah, but when you wake up in the morning and you gotta go to work and you're like, man, do I just call off today? That's when you know that sleep is important. When you get that feeling and you're sitting at work and you're just like, I'm so tired. Oh my God, CWA, you're crazy. You're crazy. Used to be exotic. It might be as he reconfigures it. I mean, I see it up at least. It's up for me. It's working. Do you get monetized? Yep. Yeah, trust me. I always feel like there's more I could be doing if I didn't have to sleep. Be a little bit more productive in life. Don't watch. Clicking! Clawslayer says, ask Shannon. I say I want to call off every morning. He never wants to go in. I used to have days like that. I love depression, don't you? Depression's fun. When you don't even want to roll out of bed in the morning and you let your hygiene go. And Becky says I'm old. I just pass out where I sit. Alright, Trev, what's the word, man? I've never done a live that has so many viewers by putting don't watch. Too funny. What are we up to? I don't even know. Michelle says, I almost fell asleep at the mall during your stream yesterday. Yeah, guys, she was sitting out on the benches or like the couch things. Like they have these. Look, they're always touching. They're always touching. What did I tell you in this game? I actually showered yesterday. That's a win. You know, sometimes it feels like a win when you shower. Yeah, but yeah, Michelle was on like those comfortable couches they have at the mall, and yeah. I always do go in. I'm just tired I never went to. Same here, Claw Slayer. Is that her nice way of saying you bore her? She's a narcoleptic. No, you're something else because you're half the nights you don't. Well, she sleeps at like 7 at night on the couch, and then she's up all night. 3 a.m. I can't sleep. I don't know why. Wait, what did Rye say? What did I miss? Oh, he works for Walmart home office. I'm dealing blackjack against myself. My life is sad. Who said that? You know what? I've done that. Alright, so that one was a little bit better for the bronze. Ugh. My shoulder's hurting. My back's hurting. Tell Matt he's currently in 3rd place. Oh, by the way, Queen, he never came down with us to Tilt Studios. Just a heads up. Probably could already tell because of the live stream yesterday, but I called out at work a little over a year ago and haven't went back. Really? Excuse me. I'm about to message Trevor back and say, dude, I'm going to try to stay up. I'm so good at naps, I'm going pro. What's up, Arcade Master? Rich Bob, yeah, I hear you, man. I got to get the Zone 28 for you, man. Well, Claw Slayer, we're also betting $30, instead of $1 per spin too. Arcade Master, yes. Rockies, oh my god, there were so many people there. Are you friends with Reese the Magician? Or Rise? I don't know how to say his name right. CWA says, Joe said it was going to be an hour and he was sure of it. I know. Well, that's if the games were up, man. I'm just going to send him another message here and just say patiently waiting. Actually, I want to... I know Carson's watching, but... That was supposed to be an H. I hate when my phone, when I put the 7th or something like that with a number and it says, it puts TG instead of TH. I hate my phone. What's one of your guys here? I got something for you guys. Something that your phone auto corrects because you misspell it all the time. It corrects it to the misspelling. I have like 3 of them. Mine is with, will drop the H and just keep wit. All will go to Al. It'll drop an L. And the TH on like the end of numbers will just be TG. I'm like, what the hell? Dear autocorrect, in the history of texting, no one has ever meant ducking. That was supposed to be Stewie Griffin, but I screwed that voice up horribly. It's probably more like Trump. Think turns into Tink. There you go. Silver free games. We're only down $2,300. That's why I turned autocorrect off a long time ago. Yeah, but if you turn autocorrect off, then it gets all wonky and stuff and doesn't like fix anything. Like you'll start realizing how bad of a typer you are, and I'm a really bad speaker. Brain no worky to mouth tonight. Trust me, it was doing the same thing at work earlier. Flute into falute. My phone doesn't like the word as. It wants to do A's. Kick to take. That's an interesting one. Exactly why I glove you two. Autocorrect is more of a hindrance than a help. When I type America, it autocorrects to America! Or what to that. Yep. What's up, Coop Dog? So many arcade YouTubers would never expect this to happen, so they've been creative with their videos. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. America, yeah, coming again to save the mother day now. America, yeah, freedom is the only way now. Terrorist, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America, yeah. Michael says, your Winner's Cube video was very helpful. I'm very glad it was, guys. That was part of the reason why I want to do those type of games now. So Season 2 is going to be all of these redemption games. I'm going to tell you guys how they work for payouts, whether it's a percentage or like number of games. I'm going to tell you, what to kind of look for to tell. Maybe if you can have it ready to win, if it's actually possible to win or not. Right, Nirvana. He's using the distress signal. That movie was so funny. So Arcade Master says, so Joe, how did you meet Matt in the first place? Do you still know him well? Yes, I do. So actually, believe it or not, Arcade Master, I was a fan too. I started as a fan in like 2013, like very early 2013. And I started watching him, and then, because like I think the first video I saw was his tips on how to win at Stacker or something like that. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's like stuff that I do. Like I play these games, so. And I look at him like, the dude's not, not that much younger than me. And I'm like, let's check out some of his other stuff. And then he started doing like carnival game videos and things like that. I'm like, I like this dude. And then I found out from a fan mail, like he did a fan mail video and it said he's in Pittsburgh. And I go, I live in Pittsburgh. Like, this dude is local to me? And So he used to do a lot of meet and greets at Steel City Con, as it's known. And what that is, it's like you have to pay to get in. It's like one of those, local conventions. And I was like, I'm not going to pay $35 to get into a convention just to meet this dude that I don't even want to be there for the convention. I just want to meet him. So I never went to his meet and greets until he had a free one. And then he started having free ones because he felt guilty for people saying, hey, I don't want to pay the con entry fee just to meet you, because there's a lot of people that came just to meet him. So he had a free meet and greet, and it was like an hour north of here. And I said, I'm going. And Michelle goes, you're crazy. Why are you going to go meet a guy that you watch on the internet? And I said, because he's cool. So, went to the meet and greet, hung out for a little bit. We were talking, played some mini golf together with a bunch of other fans. At that point, I was still a fan. And, we started talking after, like, the other fans dispersed. Because, the parents said, hey, all right, we got to go. The kids all had to leave. Some of the ones that were in their 20s or whatever, like, yeah, I'm going to go chill with my other friends and everything. So, they just kind of took off. I was sitting there talking to his mom, who is a very sweet lady. If you guys don't follow Arcade Mom, you need to. She's a very sweet lady. Awesome person. Very loving to everybody. She is adorable. So we were talking, and I found out, she lives in a town that was near where I grew up. And she worked in the town that I grew up. And we started talking, and she was telling me about Matt, like where he grew up over here in Ambridge, and where he lives now and everything else. And it's just like, oh, this is cool. So we were just chatting. I guess because of my age or something like that, just maybe the general unintended pun, just connectivity that we felt, liking the same things of arcades and being around the same age, me and Matt. It just kind of clicked, like almost like an instant friendship, and it was really cool to finally hang out with them. And I always wanted to learn how to edit videos. Like, I knew how to edit music and things like that because of DJing and all that. But I wanted to learn how to edit videos, and I had no freaking clue, like no idea where to start. I looked up software, and I'm like, this is way too confusing for me. I'll never get this. And so I messaged him one day out of blue, and I said, hey man, I've always wanted to learn how to edit videos. I said, what do you use to edit? And he told me his software, and he's like, do you want me to show you some stuff? Because we had met up a few other times at arcades. Like, he messaged me and said, hey man, you want to help me come film? And I said, yeah, I'll help you film. I had no idea what I was doing. Hold the camera and point it at him. So we started hanging out at the arcades more. And one day he's like, hey dude, you need to start showing yourself off to the people. Like, you have these crazy awesome jackpot skills, and you can recognize things about the games that most people aren't going to recognize. He goes, you need to get this out there so people can, interact with you and see you and build a fan base for that kind of stuff. He goes, because you're going to have people that want to watch you. And I said, nah, there's no way. I'm like, dude, I'm 30, what was I, 32 at the time? And I'm like, dude, nobody wants to watch a 32-year-old guy at the arcades, some place for kids. It's ridiculous. So, I started filming stuff, and it was like, yeah, okay. You could tell my early stuff, like, I'm nervous. I don't know how to talk to the camera. Looking past the camera, things like that. Instead of looking into the lens like I am right now to actually connect with you guys. It's just one of those things you gotta learn, and it's not easy. You have to understand there's how many people on that side of the camera, on that side of the fourth wall, if you will, that you're interacting with right now, even on recorded videos. So you just got to learn how to talk to people. I never was a people person. I never was a talker. Like, I was an introvert like no other. Like, I kept to myself. I played video games all day long in my parents' basement when I lived there. I'm not going to lie. I had very few friends in life, you know? And friends would come and go real fast, like maybe be friends for a year and then be gone. So he invited me down one day and he's like, hey, I said, he's like, why don't you come down? I'll show you how I edit a video. He's like, and then maybe you can pick up some pointers on it. He goes, you're a pretty quick learner with stuff. And I said, okay. So came down, hung out with him, met the kiddies, met Goober. Piggy was not a people person back then. She is now. But, watched him edit a video. He gave me a copy of his software, and he's like, try this out, see how it works for you. He goes, it's a very advanced software, so I suggest watching some YouTube videos on how to use it. And I tried to learn it. Couldn't figure it out. It was way too advanced for me. So then I started using Windows Movie Maker, which came bundled with like XP and Windows 7 and all that stuff. So I just used Windows Movie Maker for the longest time. Then I started getting into Wondershare Filmora. So once I got familiar enough with Windows Movie Maker, a lot of basic stuff in there. But once I figured out how to do like voiceovers, how to cut stuff together, how to do stuff right, it started to look better on the channel. Make an intro, make an outro, do all that kind of stuff. Now I use Wondershare Filmora, and it's a really good, well, I did. My editor uses Wondershare Filmora too. Really good dude. He's got more skills than I got in it. You guys see all the little animations and stuff he puts in there, and creating the new intro. Windows Movie Maker was a really good starting base to edit videos. Yeah, exactly. And then so like I started building stuff, and then Matt would shout me out, and I'm like, dude, please don't. Like I don't want to be that guy that, some big name shouted him out, and now he's gaining subs. And he's like, no, I want you to, dude. He's like, I want to do that for you because you always help out. And like you're always giving me ideas for my channel, and always helping me film and like all this crazy stuff. So he's like, dude, he's like, the least I could do is shout you out. Like get a few more eyes on your channel so people can watch, and maybe they'll like you too. I'm like, nobody's gonna like this guy. You guys are all here now. But yeah, Matt's really cool. We hung out a lot. Arcades, casinos. I mean, we did it, man. Dude loves Texas Roadhouse and Buffalo Wild Wings. On his list of restaurants, Texas Roadhouse is like top. Like number one. He loves a good sirloin steak, man. I don't think she has her own YouTube channel. She's on social media, Kelly. She's Arcade Mom on Twitter, and I believe on Instagram. It might be Karen Molina on Instagram. I'm not 100% sure. I know Tony would know. Here, let me put it up here so you guys can see. That is Matt's mom right there. She is. Oh, come on, focus. Stupid camera. There we go. Karen Molina. So go follow her on Instagram, and then on Twitter, I believe she's known as Arcade Mom. She is. She is Arcade Mom. There it is. Arcade Mom on Twitter. So give her a follow, guys, if you want to see what she's up to. She's really awesome. A writer. She's an author. Really awesome stuff. Matt's mom's a Karen. No, she is not by any means. She is far from a Karen, guys. Like that type of Karen, the haircut, talk to the manager type. If anything, if she would have a problem in a store, she'd probably be like, "Oh, that's okay. It happens." I didn't even think about that with her name being Karen. Oh, that's funny. Come on, Queen of Kings. That is funny. But anyways, like I said, Matt and I started hanging out and hanging out at arcades, playing games. I started filming for my own channel and giving him ideas. And he's like, "Why don't you put these on your channel?" I'm like, "Because nobody's gonna see them on my channel." Like the Bean Boozled Claw Challenge. That was my idea. I told him, I said, that was when like all the Bean Boozled Harry Potter things were huge, like people pranking people with them or trying challenges to eat them. And I said, dude, nobody's done a claw machine challenge yet. I said, we need to do a claw machine or arcade challenge for these Bean Boozles before someone else does. And he said, okay, we'll do that. So we set it up. We got it all taken care of. And that video came out and you guys all made fun of me. Well, Matt's fans all did. Wow, that's a lot of green diamonds. Oh, you made Matt a shirt a long time ago when he used to chair surf when he got gold bars on that chat website. You talk about you now. Becky says, I just got called a Karen by a stupid dude fan. You know what? I extended the invitation. He ignored it, so... He's just jealous at this point. Go Gadget Basketball Band. There it is. There's the one who subscribed. Thank you. Alright, let me check Trevor's site. Hang on, guys. Nothing new yet. Trevor, it's been 40 minutes since you said 15 minutes. I'm so tired. How come Matt only does the $100 challenges with his one friend? I don't know, man. That would be a Matt question. Trevor's sounding a lot like my mom and dad when we're at the store. Oh man, I don't know if I should have eaten that fourth burger. Oh, update too, to give you guys a heads up here. We're this close to getting loyalty points in the chat so you guys can do stuff with them. You guys can earn points by watching live streams. And just accumulating them that way. And there's going to be like, gambling stuff. You can do like roulette and things like that. Kind of like Backseat Gorilla Productions channel. So you guys are going to have what's known as rations. You guys will have rations, numbers of rations. It's been decided because that sounds like the Army term type thing. And so that's what it's going to be. So they're coming. They're real soon. They're in the works, guys. They're in the works. Special Smoker says, I'm going to bed. See you. Don't lose too much. Well, I mean, it's their money anyway. We're playing on house money. Gonna go cut me a brownie and hit the sack. Night, everyone. Night, Becky. Thanks for coming by. Do I watch Brian Christopher Slots? You are looking at subscriber number 24 for Brian Christopher Slots. 4 years ago when he started YouTube. College teams, I don't watch college anything. I want to, if I do pick any college team or anything, it's going to be like some college team that's some underdog somewhere that nobody supports, because that's what I am. Yeah, Arcade Master, I kept my hair really short back then. Like it was 0 on the sides and the back and 1 on top. Like I would have it basically buzzed down to nothing. I had just a little bit on top, just to... have it. Honestly, I try to keep my hair long now because everything that's going on in the world, I don't want to be associated with certain groups that hold ethnicities down. If you get what I'm saying. If I shave my head completely, people might associate me with individuals who like to hold other people down. And I'm not about that at all. I'm not about holding anybody down, anybody back. Get out there, make your voice heard, make a difference. Richard says high bets tonight. Well, it's demo play, so it's all fun money, guys. Michelle likes it longer too because she can play with it. Like, I'll be sitting on the couch and she'll come up behind me and just start like playing with it. Or when I had my ponytail, she would put it into braid it, or like the double ponytail thing, like the Brady girls. Giggity. Wow, that flew right over my head for a second. It took me a second to turn around and catch it. I get it, Kirby. Michelle likes it longer, yep. Joe needs Mr. Beast tonight. Dude, that would be crazy. Could you imagine if Mr. Beast was like, here's 10 grand, but you have to bet at least 10 grand in $30 bets on the site before you can cash out? I would totally do that. Because chances are I'd actually win something. I don't think that's the case, Arcade Master. He talked about changing it for a long time. He just finally made the choice to do it. But he talked with me for a while. He's like, dude, should I change my name? He's like, people know me with the numbers and everything. He goes, I don't want to lose people. He goes, but I'm not comfortable with that name anymore. Like, I don't like it. He's like, it's something I just threw together real quick when I signed up for the internet, for YouTube and all that. He said there's no meaning behind it. There's nothing like that. I said, yeah, but everybody knows you as 3756. And he's like, yeah, but I don't want to stick with that. But he always said he wanted his channel to be that if somebody came along and just saw it, just the name of it, like they're gonna know what he's about. And the biggest thing was like Arcade Matt, like he's like, hey, I do arcades, so because, and he's like, yeah, it's amazing people remember the numbers to even search me. He just typed 4 numbers on a keyboard. His name and four random numbers. Don't see the new games up yet. It's been almost an hour. Trevor. But yeah, so like I said, Matt wanted it to be so that if somebody saw him, like when he did his meet and greets with his claw machine and all that, and it said Matt3756, but I told him, I said, dude, that's the appeal. I said, people are going to come up and ask you, hey, what do you do? Like, yeah, they're not going to know what the name is for, but they're going to come up and ask you, what do you do? And he said, well, maybe. And that was one of the things. He did think about it for like a month, guys. I talked to him for a while about it. That he wanted to change that up. And I was like, well, I mean, you do what you got to do, man. So we did, discuss a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, if you still search Matt3756, the first thing comes up is Arcade Matt. I mean, play Tariba. I don't have any money on Tariba, man. Tariba's expensive too. Michelle would kill me. Oops, wrong. See, I'm so used to clicking real money. He did, Arcade Master. Everything that's for merch that said 3756 is gone. He redid the website. He went from matt3756.com to arcadematt.com. So it wasn't him that did the plush. So he had no control over it. The only thing that he had control over was like the likeness of it. Like they sent him a demo one to see if he liked it. And that was about it. Yeah, the plushie sold out like instantly. Well, they didn't think there was going to be that much of a demand. Like he's like, dude, nobody's going to order this. Like nobody wants this. And I know you guys were telling Matt you guys want a plush Joe too. Plush Joe would be a very big, a very big plush. I could be like those giant, it could be like those giant teddy bears. Big Joe plush in your bed. Takes up half the bed. No, that's not true. I actually lay on very little of the bed. Michelle's the one who takes up all the bed. Joe, you know how many times I've asked for a plush of you? I still want it. I mean, if you guys could contact a plush maker and have them contact me. Oh, Michelle, that's not lies, and you know it. How many times have you rolled over onto me? Punched me in the face in the middle of the night? Or if I come into bed and she's laying on my pillows and my side of bed. She knows it's true. Make them all big like the wrestling buddies from back in the day. There you go. Critic King says, the plushie sold on the first day. Too many thirsty girls. Say nothing, Joe. Hey, my plush mat is still sitting right here. It's right below the desk here, guys. It's on the back side with all the stuff I had to clean off of here to do my work computer here 3 months ago. I wish I could reach it. I would show you guys it. I can see it. I can see the head of the... I can see the hat and the head over there. Sound like a new idea for a Fox reality show. Wait, what's... Joe, have you met ClawQuest 2? Yes, Jimmy is cool, man. And I like what he did. He's changed his channel around, man. He's all about the TikToks now. He does all kinds of crazy stuff, and he has the views, man. But you know what? Here's one of the things. When he was doing the arcade games and stuff, he was a kid. He was early teens, early to mid-teens, and, he started because of Matt. There's a lot of people that started because of Matt. You guys know that. I'm one that started because of Matt. I won't lie. but he was about the arcades there for a while, and he kind of got away from that because it's like I don't really play that much anymore. Like he just doesn't, which is fine. So he took his channel to a new direction, which is cool. But he just kept the name because that's how he's always been known, and he's a good kid. He really is. He's actually a really nice kid too. Prophet Claus says, didn't I send you? No, I ordered one myself. I actually got mine from Matt before they shipped out. I had mine before any of you guys ever did. Yeah, I went down Matt's house and I picked up the Matt plush before anyone else. In fact, it was on my Instagram the day before Matt shipped them all out. So I had mine in my hand before you guys even had a chance. I mean, they were ordered. They just weren't shipped out yet. Plus time wins started because of Matt. That's a possibility, guys. Matt has been uploading for arcade videos since like 2008. And his look has changed a lot. Back when he was like the goth kid. The dark hair, the eyeliner. Hey, you know what? Embrace it, man. That's who you were. At that time in life, that's who you were. We all go through different changes and things like that. Plus time wins started because of Matt. Well, there you go. I know there's a lot of people that started because of Matt. There's a lot of people that were jealous of him, too. Yeah, Plus Time Wins, I think they started in 2014, maybe? 6 years sounds about right, yeah. My problem is I started in late 2015 and getting into 2016, and there was already so many arcade channels. I mean, there was no way I was going to compete. So that's why I never really grew as a channel. I mean, I still put out stuff, but, you guys... I'm not saying you can't do it. You just got to be different. You got to get the people that want to watch it and make them want to watch. You guys love watching what we do here with this stuff. This is fun. We all enjoy doing this, so... Come on, Trevor. I want to go to bed. Maybe I'll just have to do one tomorrow night. I really want to go to bed. I'm so freaking tired. To be honest, I've never heard about Matt before tonight. First person I saw was Claw Kicker. Yeah. Everyone got their first start of where you first saw arcade games or anything like that on. Like I said, I don't know how I even came across Matt's videos to watch. I mean, I think it was the stacker video, tips on the win stacker. But I forget how I found it. I think I was looking for things for like the arcades and I somehow stumbled upon it. And that's how I became a fan. I was immediately hooked because Matt's personality. Matt is such a good dude, really. Michelle get what she wanted from Aldi's yesterday. No! The liquor laws in Ohio prevented her from getting it. No alcohol sales on Sunday in that county, apparently. What's up, Elizabeth? First ever live I watched was Carson. Yeah, exactly. And there's going to be some people say first ever live they watched was mine here. Some people are going to be like, oh, I just happened to stumble upon you. And that happens. And you never know what you're going to like until you watch something on somebody's channel. Queen of Kings. Here. You need a drink, Queen of Kings? You look a little thirsty. Zoya over here singing as loud as she can. What's she singing, Geek Out Hangout? She's singing my chant? The JJ General 1 chant? Joe, have you met Arcade Warrior? I have. I did one time. Met Eric at Rockies in Buffalo. Well, they closed now, but that was like 2 years ago. That'll be 2 years ago in November or something. Kirby says the only two I watch arcade channel is Joe and Matt. I can tolerate Plush Time Wins. That's it. No, everybody's got their quirks and specialties about them, and you know, the one thing about me is that I'm real. You know, I don't clickbait. I don't sit there and go, "Oh man, I need to film everything that I do because something may happen." I can't tell you how many times I've won something and I go, you know, I probably should have filmed that, but it's okay, I didn't. Because this is one of the things, guys, like I told you during yesterday's live stream. If I film everything I do, it feels like a job then. And I don't want it to feel like a job. I want to entertain you guys and still have fun. That's why I play the iLottery off camera too, guys. And all that kind of stuff, because I still want to have fun. Yeah, everybody goes, oh, you should be streaming it and this and that. It's, no, I don't want to, because then it's a job. Third place on the crush list. I mean, I wouldn't mind. So new vending, I get exactly what you're saying, dude. That passive income, that's the way to go. I would love to get into vending machine stuff. I think it'd be cool. I actually ran the vending machines at my first fire hall. I was handed the vending machines from the board of directors at the fire hall with no money, empty vending machines because the people that ran them before stole all the money. So I had to float a loan from the fire department to restock them. I set prices fairly, you know, and I kept things running for a while. And after about a year, I was able to pay back the fire hall in full from the vending machine money. And they were self-sustaining at that time. And they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, was buying basically like the toiletries at the fire hall. A volunteer fire department, guys. It bought like toilet paper, coffee, napkins, plates, all the stuff for like whatever at the fire hall. The vending machines were handling that as well as sustaining themselves. So I was able to restock themselves and buy the stuff for the fire hall on their own money. It took me a year to get to that point. And when I handed over, I think I had $600 in each account. One for the candy machine and one for the pop machine. And they said, how did you get this up so high? And I said, through a lot of really, really good planning. I bought the candy that people wanted to eat, changed up the snacks frequently, didn't keep the same thing all the time, because then people would be like, oh, where's these? I want these back. Okay, I'll bring them back. They're a nickel higher. Why are they a nickel higher? Inflation. They're a little bit more expensive at the candy store. So, but I mean, I wasn't like unfair about it. Like, prices were marked up, like what I bought, they were marked up like 20 cents at most. I think candy bars were the most. I think they were a quarter, marked up a quarter in the machines compared to what I, paid for them at the wholesale store. So, yeah, I had those vending machines running really well, and I would love to do that kind of stuff again, because I'm pretty good at reading trends in people and things like that. So, We do not here in Cranberry. My old fire department used to have bingos. We used to have a fair. And then they got a cell phone tower built at the location. And they had income from that every month, and they stopped doing all their regular fundraising because all the income they ever needed was coming from that cell phone tower per month. Nope, Trevor has not messaged me back, guys, so we're going to call this at 11:30. I'm going to go to bed because I'm freaking tired. Bryce says, I don't know, but I watch more arcade videos during COVID than anything else. Yeah, and you know what the funny part was? All the arcade channels were saying how their views were suffering during COVID. You would think people would want to watch those even more. Reminisce about, man, what we can do and what when they reopen, when the arcades reopen and everything else. So, but apparently YouTube was suppressing the videos because it was happening to every single arcade YouTuber. Their videos would be basically suppressed. The views were down. I think part of the problem is that YouTube was trying to push that whole videos that kept you inside, and arcade videos and things like that. You weren't staying inside. How when Matt put his keys in his claw machine and locked it, did he exactly get it exactly on $2 from 6 years ago? That's one of the videos I love too. That was a funny one. And he's like, people still complain about it. That's why I said you need to do a part 2 with your new car, man. Well, I think I don't know if he sold off the Kia yet. He had a Kia Soul, guys. You remember his Kia Soul. He had it all over his channel and everything. He got a Subaru WRX now. Fast car, man. Although when he first got it, we were riding around in it. I told him, I said, I don't like the... he's got the bucket seats, and he's got really, really, really tight suspension, which means you feel every freaking bump in the road. And for my back, wasn't always good, but he was always afraid to like open it up. And after like a few months of owning, he's like, if I don't drive my car, he's like, what's the point of owning it? He's like, I need to take it out on the highway and just open it up a little bit. I'm like, yep, exactly. Oh, he still has his Kia Soul? Wow, I'm surprised he didn't sell it off. He was talking about just listing it somewhere and getting rid of it already. Because he's tired of paying the insurance on it. Have Carson contact Trevor. No, it's all right. It's already late, guys. I couldn't do a Trevor stream now if I wanted to. It's so late. I just want to go to bed so bad. Arcade Master says, it's funny because basically all the arcade YouTubers like over 1 million subscribers or maybe even like 500K all know each other. I will include you too, Joe. You know what? And that's the thing, Arcade Master, is that it never was about the numbers with me, you know? I mean, it was at one point, you know, when you start YouTube and you're young and you're naive and you don't know what you're doing. You're just worried about, oh, I want views and I want numbers. No, that's not what it's about. It's about the quality content, and I want you guys to enjoy this stuff. So, like the video, you guys are saying, everyone who's commented tonight on the video I put out earlier today publicly, the how-to winner's cube, how to win. You guys are loving that video, and that's what I want. I want you guys to enjoy quality entertainment, and that's what I want to put out. So that's why I don't always film everything that I do, because some people put up their crap plays and this and that, and Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll have some bad plays here and there when I'm doing a video, and I'll keep it in because it shows the real, you know. And that's the one thing I want to tell you guys is I'm always real with you guys. Everything I say and do on this channel is freaking real. What you see is what you get. WJU will attest to that. We were talking last night, maybe a little bit more foul-mouthed, but in person. But that's just so YouTube doesn't demonetize. That whole thing. But I did that voiceover for that that video series and everything, and my editor and I kind of bounced it off each other a little bit. Like, I'm going to say something kind of like this. And he said, well, how about something like this? And I said, well, why don't we meet in the middle and kind of like something like this? And he's like, all right, that works. So, but yeah, I mean, and WJU would tell you, when I first got there, I wasn't even worried about filming right away. I just wanted to check out the games. I wanted to see what was new, if there was anything new, how the games were set up, how they were looking. I went around and checked to see what was ready for the redemption games and wasn't even worried about filming right away. I was more worried about, let's see if I can have some fun today. Alicia says, now I want to go to the arcade. But see, you guys enjoy that stuff, and that's why I want to keep doing that. And like I said, if I start filming everything I do and putting it out there, you guys are gonna realize, you're gonna go, man, he's just throwing stuff up to throw videos up. Like, it's this is horrible. And you're gonna detect on that. You're gonna come across on that. When I film, it's because I want to film and I want to enjoy doing it, and I want you guys to enjoy watching it. Are there 24-hour arcades? I mean, if Walmart's open 24 hours again, which they aren't right now, at least around here, I mean, you got claw machines and stuff 24 hours. I don't know about any actual arcades that are 24 hours. Exactly, WJU. And trust me, we raided the hell out of Star Meow. But I didn't film it because we were having fun. And I was basically teaching him how to hit it right, like the timing. And he'll tell you, I taught him. And he killed it. He picked it up really fast and just the timing on where to hit it just right, and boom. Walmart closes at 8:30 here now at night, right now. Joe, you're a good teacher. So one of the things is I know how to talk things into a way that you guys understand it. I can talk to somebody on this intelligence level. I can talk to somebody on this intelligence level and explain the exact same thing, just different ways. That's one of the things that I've actually prided myself on is my, most times my communication skills of getting things across. Now, obviously, I can't speech write. There are a lot of times I can't speech write, if you will. But as far as getting the point across so you guys understand it, that's the biggest thing. So, what? What do you want, Penny? Oh, you want your midnight snack, huh? Haley says the arcade she works at is a 24 hours. Really? There's a 24-hour arcade? Where's that? I can't think of any arcade that doesn't close at like 2 a.m. Round 1, main event, Scene 75, and Dave and Buster's is 2 a.m. on Friday and Saturday nights. She wants out so she could take over the world. Does Ace's Breakaway and Play still exist? Yes. CWA, don't you remember my live stream from there last Sunday? I was at Ace's Breakaway in Clearview Mall in Butler. Is she teaming up with Pinky and the Brain? No, Penelope would not love to take over the world. She would like to take over the world's supply of carrots and lettuce. Ryan's Family Amusements. Interesting. If I'm ever up Massachusetts, I'll have to check it out. I would like to get up there. I got a buddy who lives in Boston. Well, Braintree. So the voice actors from Pinky and the Brain, wasn't Rob Paulson one of them? CWA says I was probably at work during this stream. Well, we got nothing new on Trevor's site, guys. It is 11:32. We're going to let those free games play out, and I think we're going to call it here. Arcade Master, there's a funny thing about Stacker, and I actually have a video coming out on that for the How to Win series. They usually have Radicchio before bed. Alright guys, so we lost 1,500 on that one. Give me a second here. Colton's back. What's up, Colton? How you doing, man? I heard it was strep throat. You doing okay, man? So weird hearing my echo on Michelle's phone back there. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to look something up real quick here. Yeah, Rob Paulson was the voice of Pinky in Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. But yeah, Arcade Master, I mean, there is kind of a way to tell if it's ready to hit the major prize, but it's not a way you really want to know because it involves a lot of money. At least a couple of plays and really good skills. But yeah, Stacker, I mean, supposedly it's a 100% winnable game every time. And I gotta work with my editor on this one. Because this one I need to explain how it works. But I'm going to show you guys that one in a future video there for how to. And it's like that for a lot of the light games. Cyclone, Spin and Win, you name it. Anything that's like a light moving and you have to stop the light at a certain point. A lot of those games have the same idea built into it. And I'll explain that in a future video too. It's something interesting that I found out. And it's funny how they beat the loopholes of like gambling laws, games of chance laws by doing that. But yeah, they oh look, his one new game is up. It's called Ball Pit. It's the bottle up game. He just turned it into basketballs and put them in the bucket. Let's see if it drops them. Yeah, it does. Really? 100 tickets for that? Oh my god, that ain't worth it. Nothing against you, Trevor, but 9 tokens to play to win 100 tickets? But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions about Winner's Cube, put them in the comments of that video and I'll answer them as best that I can here. But would Pop the Lock be considered one of those games too? Pop the Lock is, I got to read the manual about it and I got to study it a little bit more. Pop the Lock is an interesting game. I don't know if it's able to be rigged or not. Supposedly it's Baytech, and Baytech is 100%, skill. Can be won every time, favors the player. There's been times that Matt and I have shown that we click the button when the line is on the dot and it doesn't register it. So it's hard to say what's going on. But anyways, guys, I am extremely tired. I'm in a lot of pain still. I don't think there's going to be a stream until at least Friday night, so I can just rest up. Tomorrow night is fire hall training night. I'm going to be busy. Wednesday, I'm just going to rest. I'm just going to go relax. Thursday's on call with the fire hall. I don't think I'm going to stream. Maybe on Discord talk to you guys, but nothing late. Just maybe a little hangout. But Trevor went live. Well, there you go. There you go, guys. Go check out Trevor. See if he gives you a code or something on the Claw Craziness site. So, but thanks, guys. Seriously, thanks for hanging out tonight. It's been a lot of fun. And from the general to the army, take care of yourselves. And as I always say, I'll catch you guys next time.